So you have a book out now.
Yeah.
Everything's a hammer.
Every tool's a hammer.
I always call my hammer my fine adjustment tool.
Yep, I have used both my forehead and my phone and even a computer as a hammer in a pinch.
That's great. So in your book, you're really talking to folks who are creative and helping them think about creativity and organize themselves for creativity. There's a couple chapters I found interesting, particularly for Alexa and voice. One was around loose tolerances. You know, this is about failing fast and trying.
Well, tolerance is really is a vital thing in the film industry.
Okay.
Because if I'm building a model of a space shuttle, how perfect I make it is arbitrary. The director wants one that'll look good on film. Well, I could spend 12 years and $10 million making the perfect one. But he's got 7 weeks and $40,000. Okay. So the question about tolerance in model making is what's good enough for film, what gets me across the line, what gets it done by the end of the day. That's a management tolerance. Then there's an engineering tolerance, which is if a Rolls-Royce engine purrs because every last bit of it has been machined and tightened until all the vibration, the energy vampire of machines, has been removed, and all the energy transfer is as pure as possible through the powertrain to the output.
Yeah.
Loose tolerance is something like a dune buggy, right? Built with these big old bearings that you could swap out in a minute when they get all munged. And both of those have their applications. Obviously, tight tolerance is more expensive, but it yields a lot more precision and power transfer. But then I realized within this book, and I started with the idea of momentum, with creative momentum. I realized that momentum is both a physics term, and I think about it as an emotional and personal term. And I realized a whole bunch of different things grid on top of that. And so I talked in this chapter about having tolerance for yourself, tolerance for your own iterations that don't work, and looking for tolerance in your own iterations.